This is the second half of our 10 most outdated elements on your website that are hurting your business and keeping you from gaining more customers. Now, if you haven't seen the first 5, I will have a link to part 1 at the end of this video, but for now, let's just keep plowing through. Okay, number 6, your social media icons are just way too prominent. And look, I'm the first person to say that social media is ultra important to an SEO program, but if someone is already on your website, having large social media icons on key pages can distract users and lead them away from your website, reducing engagement and those conversion rates. So when users click on these icons, what they'll do is they'll leave your site and they might not come back. So that's going to impact your overall site performance. It could impact your business. Using focused calls to actions that keep users engaged with your content. Encouraging actions like sign up, learn more, get a quote, enroll here, get a free consultation, whatever. Now, you can place those social media icons in less intrusive areas like the footer or the contact page, where they're less likely to distract users from the main content. Keeping users on your site longer increases the chances of conversions and deeper engagement. A study by Kissmetrics shows that reducing distractions can improve user experience and conversion rates. So, as a pro tip, make your primary CTAs prominent and compelling, and ensure those social media links are accessible, but they're not competing with your main objectives on key pages. Number 7, your website paragraphs are too long and they're too drawn out. Long paragraphs can be overwhelming and difficult to read, especially on mobile devices when somebody's just got to be scrolling, and that's going to lead to a higher bounce rate. When users are faced with large blocks of text, they're more likely to skim through or just simply leave the page altogether. So that's going to reduce your engagement and effectiveness of your content. So use short, scannable paragraphs with plenty of white space to improve your readability and your user engagement. Break up your text into smaller sections to make it more digestible. You can use bullet points, subheadings, and concise sentences to ensure that the content is easily accessible and inviting to read. Look, readability is a key factor in user experience. According to a study by the Nielsen-Norman Group, users typically read only 20% of the text on a web page. So you have to make your content scannable so that increases the chances that the user will absorb the information that you want to convey. Improved readability also enhances the user experience, which can lead to lower bounce rates and higher engagement. So aim for paragraphs of 2 to 3 sentences. Make sure you're using those bullet points, break up that information, and have all the important stuff at the top, so that way if somebody is just scanning it, they don't miss any of the key points that you want to convey to them to help them engage with your business. Okay, number 8, and I've seen this one too, which once again, we used to be guilty of it over here, and I've seen even my customers are guilty, trying to get them to change over, but it's that you're hiding your testimonials page. The reason that this is so important is there's nothing more powerful than word of mouth advertising, and testimonials are gold, and they should be treated like gold. So a separate testimonials page is basically buried treasure. It's buried gold that nobody can find. It reduces the impact of your customer feedback. So when those are on a single page, a new website visitor might never get to them. They might never take that extra step to view them, and they're missing out on valuable social proof. So you need to integrate testimonials throughout your site, especially on product and services pages. This approach ensures that positive customer feedback is visible when and where it's most relevant, enhancing trust and credibility at critical points in the user journey. By embedding these testimonials within various sections of your site, you provide continuous validation and you build trust with potential customers. According to research by Bright Local, 82% of consumers read online reviews for local businesses, and integrating testimonials can significantly influence purchasing decisions. So when you're putting these testimonials on your website, use a combination of text and images and video testimonials to cater to different preferences. Displaying testimonials near those CTAs or calls to action can also boost conversions by reinforcing trust at decisive moments. Okay, number 9, you've got those annoying autoplay videos. And this was something that I don't know how many years ago that this was starting to get popular by putting autoplay videos on your homepage, but popular they are no more. Autoplay videos with sound, it can be just plain old disruptive and annoying. They lead to a poor user experience. They find it very jarring, especially if they're on their cell phone and they have their volume up and they might be in a quiet setting, and all of a sudden this video pops up and starts playing, they leave. So you need to allow the users when to choose to play a video. With the option to start it muted, it respects the user's control over their experience, and it could help with enhancing engagement. And user control is crucial for a positive browsing experience because according to a survey by HubSpot, 82% of respondents found that autoplay videos with sound to be just plain annoying. By allowing your users to initiate the video, to play the video, you're providing a smoother, more pleasant interaction. So place videos strategically near relevant content and ensure they complement rather than interrupt the user's journey. These clear CTAs can encourage users to watch without forcing the content upon them. Okay, and we've reached the end. Finally, number 10 is that you're including these intrusive, annoying pop-ups that are just simply a turn-off. They're aggressive pop-ups, and they can be intrusive, and they disrupt the user experience. They lead to frustration and higher bounce rates. They often appear immediately and cover significant portions of the content, pushing users away. Sometimes you can't even see exactly, if you're on a mobile device, how to close them, so people just leave. Now, if you do want to use a pop-up, you should use subtle time pop-ups or those slide-ins that appear after the user has had some time to engage with the content, maybe like 30 seconds. So this is going to help with user experience. It's going to help with capturing leads still and engaging the users effectively. In fact, there's a study by Sumo that a well-timed pop-up that comes up a little later, that isn't sort of like in your face immediately, converts 9.28% better than those intrusive ones. So use exit intent pop-ups that appear when the user is about to leave the site. That could help catch somebody. It could be a pop-up that says, get our discount code when you sign up for our e-letter, or anything like that that adds value and helps without interrupting the browsing experience. Okay, so there you have it. There we have our 10 most annoying, outdated web features that you need to replace on your website, and these are all crucial. If you haven't seen the previous video, if you missed that first one, the outdated elements, you know what, you can click here to watch it and you'll see the first 5. You can also click here and you can subscribe to our channel for more digital marketing and business advice.